Redoing NHL offseason moves featuring the Calgary Flames from 2010 to 2017. The Calgary Flames don't trade Dion Phaneuf at the trade deadline. Instead, they wait until after the season to trade him. After the 2010 season, the Flames make a few trades. Calgary Flames trade Mikko Kiprusoff and Dustin Boyd to the Washington Capitals for Braden Holtby, Alex Semin, and a first-round pick in 2010. They also trade Dion Phaneuf to the New Jersey Devils for Andy Green, David Clarkson, and a first-round pick in 2011. The Flames also trade Ole Jokinen and Rene Boer to the Toronto Maple Leafs for Tyler Bozak and Victor Stalberg. Calgary Flames also trade Damon Langkow and Nigel Dawes to the Columbus Blue Jackets for Fedor Tutin and a fourth-round pick in 2010. 2010 draft, pick 26, Evgeny Kuznetsov, pick 73, John Klingberg, pick 102, Mark Stone. Alex Semin is re-signed to a 2-year deal worth $6.5 million per season. David Clarkson is re-signed to a 3-year deal worth $2.6 million per season. Mark Giordano is re-signed to a 5-year deal worth $4 million per season. The Calgary Flames don't sign Nicholas Hagman or Brendan Morrison in free agency. After the 2011 season, the Flames make 2 trades. Calgary Flames trade Alex Tanguay and Robin Revere to the New York Rangers for Max Zuccarello and a second-round pick in 2012. Jarome Iginla is traded to the Boston Bruins for Nathan Horton, Johnny Boychuk, and a first-round pick in 2012. The Calgary Flames finished with the worst record in the NHL as they don't have an adequate replacement for Mikko Kiprusoff yet. They trade pick 13 to the St. Louis Blues for pick 32 and a first-round pick in 2012. 2011 draft pick 1, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, pick 4, Adam Larson, pick 32, Brandon Saad, pick 45, Nikita Kucherov, pick 57, Vincent Trocheck, pick 104, Johnny Gaudreau. Andy Green is re-signed to a 4-year deal worth $3 million per season. Tyler Bozak is re-signed to a 2-year deal worth $1.5 million per season. Jason Demers is re-signed to a 2-year deal worth $1.25 million per season. Victor Stalberg and Matt Zuccarello are re-signed to 2-year deals. Mike Smith is signed to a 3-year deal worth $3 million per season. Calgary Flames don't sign Mike Camilleri, Lee Stepniak, or Scott Hannon in free agency. After the 2012 season, the Flames make 2 trades. Calgary Flames trade Fedor Tutin, Curtis Glenncross, and a second-round pick in 2012 to the San Jose Sharks for Jason Demers. Jay Bouwmeester is traded to the New York Islanders for Josh Bailey, Kelvin Hahn, and a second-round pick in 2012. Without Jarome Iginla and Alex Tanguay, the Flames don't make the playoffs. In fact, they end up finishing with the 4th worst record in the league. At the 2012 draft, the Flames trade up. They trade picks 24 and 26 to the Dallas Stars for pick 13 and 43. 2012 draft pick 4, Morgan Riley, pick 13, Radek Faksa, pick 31, Jimmy Vesey, pick 43, Issa Lindell, pick 95, Colin Miller. Johnny Boychuk is re-signed to a 3-year deal worth $3.6 million per season. Calgary Flames don't sign Yuri Hubler or Dennis Weidman in free agency. Before the beginning of the 2012-2013 season, the Flames trade Nathan Horton to the Columbus Blue Jackets for Cam Atkinson. After the 2013 season, the Flames make 1 trade. They trade Matt Stajan, David Clarkson, and a second-round pick in 2013 to the Nashville Predators for Colin Wilson and a third-round pick in 2013. The Flames finished the 2012-2013 season with the 8th worst record in the league. At the 2013 draft, the Flames trade up. They trade picks 28, first and second-round picks in 2014, along with a first-round pick in 2015 to the Carolina Hurricanes for pick 5. 2013 draft pick 5, Sean Monahan, pick 8, Rasmus Ristolainen, pick 64, J.Saros, pick 69, Matthias Janmark. Josh Bailey is re-signed to a 5-year deal worth $3.3 million per season. Evgeny Kuznetsov is re-signed to a 2-year deal worth $3 million per season. Braden Holtby is re-signed to a 2-year deal worth $1.9 million per season. TJ Brodie is re-signed to a 2-year deal worth $2 million per season. Jason Demers is re-signed to a 1-year deal. The Flames don't sign Joe Coburn, TJ Gagliardi, Ladislav Smid, or David Jones in free agency. Before the beginning of the 2013-2014 season, the Flames make 1 trade. They trade Tyler Bozak, Victor Stalberg, Mark Stone, and Andy Green to the Minnesota Wild for Matt Dumba and Jason Zucker. After the 2014 season, the Flames make 2 trades. Calgary Flames trade Mike Smith to the Phoenix Coyotes for a second-round pick in 2014. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is traded to the Washington Capitals for Marcus Johansson, Michael Neuvirth, and a first-round pick in 2015. The Calgary Flames finished the 2013-2014 season with a way better record than they did originally. They make the playoffs but get eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. Flames end up with the 16th pick in the draft. At the 2014 draft, the Flames trade up. They trade picks 13, 37, and 54 to the Toronto Maple Leafs for pick 8. 2014 draft pick 8, William Nylander, pick 43, Ryan McInnes, pick 47, Brandon Halverson, pick 77, Dan Heinen. Matt Zuccarello is re-signed to a 1-year deal worth $3.5 million per season. Jason Demers is re-signed to a 2-year deal worth $3.4 million per season. Calvin DeHaan is re-signed to a 3-year deal worth $1.9 million per season. Jason Zucker is re-signed to a 2-year deal. The Calgary Flames don't sign Jonas Hiller, Derek England, or Mason Raymond in free agency. After the 2015 season, the Flames make a few trades. The Flames trade the rights of Johnny Boychuk, Matthias Janmark, and a second-round pick in 2017 to the New York Rangers for Keith Yandel. Mark Giordano is traded to the Columbus Blue Jackets for a first-round pick in 2015. Colin Wilson is traded to the Anaheim Ducks for Patrick Maroon and a third-round pick in 2015. The Calgary Flames made it to the second round of the playoffs in the 2014-2015 season. Unfortunately, they ran into the Chicago Blackhawks and were eliminated in 5 games. The Flames ended with the 25th pick in the draft. The Flames received the first-round pick from the Blue Jackets in the Mark Giordano trade. The Blue Jackets have the 8th pick in the 2015 draft. This pick now belongs to the Flames. The Flames don't trade for Dougie Hamilton anymore, as they don't need any more defensemen on the right side. The Flames also don't trade for Brian Elliott, as they don't need a goalie anymore. 2015 draft pick 8 Zach Werenski, pick 25 Jack Roslovic. Keith Yandle is re-signed to a 1-year deal worth $7.5 million per season. Braden Holtby is re-signed to a 5-year deal worth $6.1 million per season. Don Klingberg is re-signed to a 7-year deal worth $4.25 million per season. Adam Larson is re-signed to a 6-year deal worth $4.25 million per season. Cam Atkinson is re-signed to a 3-year deal worth $3.5 million per season. Calgary Flames don't sign Michael Foley, Christopher Stieg, Troy Brower, or Chad Johnson in free agency. Before the beginning of the 2015-2016 season, the Flames make a few trades. Calgary Flames trade Brandon Saad and Jason Demers to the Columbus Blue Jackets for Ryan Murray, Alexander Wennberg, and a second-round pick in 2016. Marcus Johansson is traded to the New Jersey Devils for a second-round pick in 2016 and a second-round pick in 2017. Matt Zuccarello is traded to the Boston Bruins for a second-round pick in 2016 and a second-round pick in 2017. After the 2016 season, the Flames make a couple trades. Keith Yandle and the rights of Jimmy Vesey are traded to the Dallas Stars for Ritchie and a third-round pick in 2016. If Keith Yandle re-signs with the Stars, the Flames get a third-round pick in 2017. Morgan Riley is traded to the Toronto Maple Leafs for a first-round pick in 2017 and a second-round pick in 2017. Vincent Trocheck is traded to the Minnesota Wild for Charlie Coyle and Eric Holla. Matt Dumba is traded to the Detroit Red Wings for a first-round pick in 2016. Instead of finishing with one of the worst records in the league, the Flames make it to the Stanley Cup Finals and lose to the Pittsburgh Penguins in 6 games. 2016 draft pick 19 Kiefer Bellows, pick 20 Dennis Cholowski, pick 29 Jordan Kyrou, pick 34 Labor Hayak, pick 41 Nathan Bastian, pick 49 Dylan Dubé, pick 61 Victor Mete. Johnny Gaudreau is re-signed to a 6-year deal worth $6.75 million per season. Sean Monahan is re-signed to a 7-year deal worth $6.4 million per season. Rasmus Ristolainen is re-signed to a 6-year deal worth $5.4 million per season. J.Zucker-S is re-signed to a 2-year deal worth $2 million per season. Ritchie is re-signed to a 3-year deal worth $1.25 million per season. Before the beginning of the 2016-2017 season, the Flames trade Charlie Coyle and Eric Holla to the Buffalo Sabres for Sam Reinhart and a third-round pick in 2018. After the 2017 season, the Calgary Flames make a few trades. Calgary Flames trade Cam Atkinson and Alexander Wennberg to the Winnipeg Jets for Kyle Connor and a first-round pick in 2018. They also trade Radek Foxfield and Calvin DeHaan to the Montreal Canadiens for a second-round pick in 2018 and a third-round pick in 2018. Nikita Kucherov is traded to the Vegas Golden Knights for James Neal and a first-round pick in 2018. The Calgary Flames don't trade for Travis Hamonic in the 2017 offseason. Before the beginning of the 2017-2018 season, the Flames make 2 trades. Zach Smith is traded to the Montreal Canadiens for Philip Deneau. Andreas Athanasiou is traded to the Ottawa Senators for Ryan Dzingel and a second-round pick in 2019. Evgeny Kuznetsov is re-signed to an 8-year deal worth $7.8 million per season. This is how the lineup looks like at the beginning of the 2017-2018 season. The first line is Johnny Gaudreau, Sean Monahan, and William Nylander. The second line is Kyle Connor, Evgeny Kuznetsov, and James Neal. Third line is Jason Zucker, Sam Reinhart, and Brett Ritchie. Fourth line is Patrick Maroon, Philip Deneau, and Ryan Dzingel. First D pair is Zach Werenski and Rasmus Ristolainen. Second D pair is TJ Brodie and Adam Larson. Third D pair is Ryan Murray and Colin Miller. Goaltenders are Braden Holtby and J.Saros. Next, I'll be redoing NHL offseason moves for the Anaheim Ducks from 2010 to 2017.